started cooking since when I was 10 years old. I feel very comfortable on cooking. My name is Leticia. I'm very happy being like on front of stove and the pot cooking. Because on cooking, even like I feel like very depressed, sometimes on cooking, I will try to make this food another way. I can say is my passion, is something I very love. I share my culture. On sharing my culture, people can know me more. Sharing my culture, people can know where she come from, they eat this food, and people can know more about other culture.
The problem is
everything for that salad is already in, or is there anything that we're adding?
no.
Yes, ma'am.
Leticia is an incredibly talented chef. She's from the Republic of the Congo. She was a well-respected chef there, worked with prominent public officials, and when her family were forced to leave and resettle here, they connected with RCP. So my name's Ash. I'm the Development and Communications Manager at the Refugee Community Partnership. The amount of funding that we're able to get from an event like a Bigger Table makes a huge difference for us. We connect migrant and refugee families to public resources, financial opportunities, employment opportunities, education opportunities. And Leticia started to cater for our internal events, which was just a major benefit for us because she's an amazing cook. And it's also how this idea of her catering a bigger event started to kind of percolate.
My name is Jacob Boehm. I run Snappy. I started about 10 years ago. Snappy, in a nutshell, is a catering company that does pop-up dinners. Most of those pop-up dinners are in different kinds of secret locations, and many of them have a fundraising component. All of them have a storytelling component. Getting into the mind of the guest who is showing up at this, they don't know anything about what they're walking into. They don't know what kind of cuisine it is. A Bigger Table is a benefit pop-up series for Refugee Community Partnership, which is a refugee resettlement organization.
This is Leticia. Let's give it up for Leticia.
In the case of this event, 100% of the proceeds were donated. We would use all of our infrastructure and scaffolding to put on a pop-up dinner, so that's the logistics, the rentals, the relationships, the team, all of those things. And the refugee chef would really just be responsible for writing the menu, planning the menu, and making sure the food tasted the way and was executed the way that they wanted to.
I eat salt, but I learned like
This is your show, so when you think it's right, it's right.
I pick the dishes just on dreaming on the thing we usually do when we have like big parties in my country. Yeah, I come to North Carolina as a refugee with my whole family. I doesn't know any English. After 1 year, I was crying a lot for everything. No having cars, missing buses. If I try to say my English, if the person doesn't understand what I'm saying, he won't care about me. I'm trying, I'm keep learning to be good because this is my country now.
I have a huge amount of respect for Leticia. She is clearly one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. The idea that she would be working this full-time job, more than full-time job that she has, in addition to raising her family, and then take on this event as well, I have so much respect for and gratitude for her for doing that. She, in the kitchen, she was not the kind of chef who's sort of sitting back and telling people what to do. She was in there, she was doing everything right alongside the entire team.
She said it would come together in 5 minutes. Sam!
It's a big fish, that's why.
Sam.
You okay?
I could go for a lot longer, but I think it's important that you try it. I feel very strongly about that.
Eat. You doesn't eat how you say like you don't love it. That's the good thing to share.
Kitchens are an interesting place. You have lots of strong personalities, lots of visions of how things might happen, and you have a lot of stress because you're on a timeline, things need to be moving forward, dishes need to be going out. Another one of the hard things about this kind of event is that we don't go way back. We haven't worked together for a long time, and so having to sort of figure those out, see where we can have fun together, see where it's more serious moments, to be, head down, getting it done. I think these collaborations, what's really beautiful about them is that we can learn from each other.
Jacob, what time is it? 5:30. So we have an hour and a half till the first course is going out. An hour till guests are here.
I feel a little bit no stress, but a little bit nervous.
All right, we're good.
That's the way I feel because it's been many years since I done like a big event. Like I feel a little bit nervous, but no stressful because I already use cooking. Cooking is my passion. Like you take a yogurt, you put that in water until he been fermented, and you have a flour.
I think we're gonna find a bag that's better constructed.
That flour we call fufu is the cassava fufu. I love fufu because that is the thing like we eat almost every day.
So much of what it means to be cooking as a team is that everyone has different roles. It's not that often that we have a dish like that everyone has a hand in, literally.
Thank you.
Woo. Tired. This is a workout. This is a workout.
I couldn't do that by myself. The fufu was so chewy because everybody try how to make fufu. Yeah.
The food was new to me. It was not a cuisine that I had experience with and really had to lean on Leticia.
We're close. Last push here.
Jacob, he doesn't work with me before, but he trusts me. He's good on sharing, He know how to work in the team. Between them, I doesn't feel like a stranger.
Leticia, nice work. Look what we have left. Pretty perfect.
She really cooks with love. To see the way that she would really kind of dance with the ingredients and play with the flavors and seasonings and cooking times was really beautiful.
Per table, and where's the rest of the plated stuff? It's behind you. We can remove all that. Get ready, stand up.
From the outside, it looks like this perfectly orchestrated piece of art that is a meal. I know how difficult it is to get to that point.
At the age of 10 at community events, and then as an adult ended up cooking for public
figures and gaining a national reputation as an expert in Congolese and also French cuisine.
I'm very happy to see you all here. I think you will love the dish and enjoy. Thank you.
All right, guys.
No, I'm just gonna do it right.
We're taking one of each of these. You guys can go.
In our food system today, we've become so disconnected from the people who are preparing our food, be that the farmers who are growing it or harvesting it, or even just the people who are cooking it. Executing an event for 200 guests, 12 courses, 15 different dishes. I didn't tell anyone what kind of cuisine this was because I knew different people might have different feelings about that and say, well, I actually don't know if I love food from that country, when in reality, they may never have had food from that country, but they think they have, assumptions about it. And I think opening ourselves to different kinds of experiences like that is this microcosm for the way that we should treat each other. It feels like any meal is more special if you're gathering with people, and in some ways, the more people you're gathering with, the more special that is. I think it was meaningful that this was the largest single night pop-up that we've ever done. That was our 81st pop-up. It was our biggest table.
Let's just give another huge round of applause for Leticia and the amazing meal that she
They make a lot of money for RCP to try to add more refugees like me. I was so happy to work with RCP because I'm one of the refugees too.
We all rely on supportive community. That's how we are able to learn and grow. And it just opens up my world and opens up my ability to experience all of the different walks of life that are here in North Carolina. The people who are my neighbors, whether I meet them or not, and I want to know my neighbors.
When you just sit like say, I wanna try, on trying, that gives you appetite to have more. And eating together is something symbolic. And you can share by you eating your emotion, your problem. You can talk about your day. For me, I always say everything we do is special. It's the same thing with cooking. Everything we do is special. And also cooking is more special because everybody likes to eat.